Good, good, okay. Mhm. Thank you. It's just, appreciate it. Yeah, I've got to, what is that size? This is probably a 2 gig or something, right? This was probably 2 gig. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get more of these. I'll get this back to you, okay?
I had some from upstairs, the supplies.
Mm.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Attorney Ramos.
Hi, Judge. I'm sorry I'm late. Had a PSI in at 2:26, and she didn't come out on the bench till 11 o'clock.
Oh, okay. All righty. So,
Judge, I have a Francisco Puentes. We'd like to work out a deal and please him on Wednesday. Your prosecutors are having negotiations this afternoon at 2 o'clock, and I would like to take advantage of that. I'm confident that we'll be able to work out a plea if the court is okay with that.
oh, not a problem. They're here. You can go talk to them today. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, ma'am. At 2 o'clock, I have 2 other Zooms that I have to go to first. But we'd like to set the plea on Wednesday or at your convenience. He's a Spanish speaker, so we'll need an interpreter.
Okay. Sounds good. Is that something that you want to do on Tuesday, the 15th?
I was thinking the 16th.
We don't have on the 16th.
Okay.
So
The
we got the 14th, 15th, 17th, or 18th.
okay.
What happened to your camera?
I'm sorry, Judge. I'm looking at another screen that's behind my
Oh,
my laptop. I apologize.
gotcha.
Oh,
I see. I see.
The 17th seems to be appropriate, Judge. And we'll work out a plea
17th.
with the prosecutors this afternoon.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and reset that plea.
And that'll be on,
So-
on Zoom, Your Honor?
Oh, yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
And-
Well, you want to be able to appear via Zoom.
If it's possible, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and
I think my client doesn't really understand the workings of computers, so he'll be present in person in the courtroom.
sounds good. And today I'm treating today as a weekend, so I'm a bit relaxed as far as the attire. But otherwise, I would require a jacket and a tie. So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, that's not a problem. So I'm treating today as a Friday since tomorrow is a holiday. So I've got you down for the 17th of November, and I'm going to put you in with the ADAs to talk about your case. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I have a link to them, but as I
Okay.
said, I have to go to 2 other courts that I missed this morning to make up. And I'll link up with the prosecutors at 2 o'clock.
Okay. Okay, and make sure that, okay, he's gonna be in person, and we'll send all case setting forms to you or have him sign one today. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
good.
That's
We'll
fine.
do. We'll
That's
wait. All right.
May I be excused, Your
See
Honor?
you at 2. Thank you.
Thank you.
Attorney Freilich, how are you, sir?
Great, Judge. Thank you for being patient with me. I apologize for missing the morning, but I'm here ready to announce.
Okay, sounds good. Well, you just want to go ahead and announce?
Affirmative, Your Honor. I
Okay.
conferred with the state on, it's a PTC. I've conferred with the state. They are still waiting on restitution. I'm sorry, let me start with the case. My apologies, Your Honor. This is cause number 686245, Joshua Gloria. The state is still waiting for restitution. I have an offer, but it's missing the amount for restitution, so they're getting that. So we have a reset date of January 26th for that.
Is this gonna be a plea?
I'm about 99% sure it's going to be a plea.
Okay. Oh,
The other part of it, Judge, is they made an offer. My client's going to finish his classes up front, and he's going to hopefully come up with the restitution. They have to give me a restitution amount. So we're in that process. This week we conferred on Tuesday afternoon. So when we get that, we should be ready.
all right. So you want to knock this out on the 9th of December, that week?
If I were at all confident that the DA would have the restitution, my client would be able to pay the restitution and have the classes, that'd be fine. But I don't think that that's reasonable for what we're waiting for, what I'm waiting for specifically.
So as part of the condition upfront restitution,
That's
part of
well,
what they want you to condition
Yes.
proceeding, upfront
that's
restitution?
well, Judge, it's a bit fluid. After I talked with the district attorney, they don't even have a number amount for us. So we would
Sure.
like to provide that number up front and like to be able to do that. But if the restitution is the deductible on the car, okay, that's one thing we could probably, if the restitution is the entire car because it was not covered by insurance, so that's another matter. So again, until we get that restitution amount, I can't make any promises for the court. And I apologize.
Right.
I'd like to, but I just can't.
No, but is it a requirement that it be paid upfront, paid off upfront?
It
Or you
will,
just want to have that?
it will certainly help our negotiating position with the DA who made a very high offer.
Okay. So what are you, what date are you looking at?
I was given the date of January 26th.
And we're resetting for plea.
Yes, Your Honor. I think that's pretty safe. Yes.
Okay, does the court coordinator and the DA have your client's email address?
They will by the time that we finish this, Judge. I will send it to them right now.
We're done.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to get it to him right now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good to see you.
Reset for the 26th of January 2023, and your concern as far as restitution is concerned is the holdup here.
Affirmative. Thank you, Your Honor.
All righty. Attorney Han Martinez, were you negotiating or talking with Mr. Ramos? Attorney
Right.
Ramos?
I don't recall.
Okay. Where did we send Mr. Ramos?
He was gonna come back at 2, Judge.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. That's right. Okay, thank you. Attorney Khan,
Judge,
how you doing? I was seeing that you were on, but I'm like, okay, where are you?
I realized that I think I made a mistake. Initially, I think Michael Rowe was placed on the trial announcement docket for this morning, but then I have a note here saying that the trial announcement's actually on Thursday,
Today's Thursday.
the 17th. I have the case number. It helps.
You know,
I think what happened is that he was indisposed.
oh, yeah,
Come back on and
perhaps, yes, perhaps, Mr. Rowe, but you're here for Fario Barrios. That's who you have on the docket today, and it's set for arraignment. Guifaro Barrios.
Okay, I haven't been able to contact him, Your Honor. Unless he's there in person in court. But I think the last time that the notices have been returned undeliverable.
Hmm. Did you amend? I think they did. Yeah, they did. Last time we were here, I think that we did a little bit of a hearing. The state amended the information back in October.
Right, and I haven't had any contact with them.
Mhm. Okay, well, I have here my notes that on the 14th of November, kind of gave you the weekend. A warrant will be issued for his arrest. And you know, the thing about it is, okay. Who's your attorney? Okay. I'm just reemphasizing of putting down that, you've got the weekend to see if you can find him.
I'll keep trying. I haven't received any messages or any forms of communication. I think I've heard some emails, some phone calls. I've been looked in. I think he had like a Harris County case, and I started looking at contacted.
I
All
think
of
that's,
Yeah.
I think that's where he is.
Oh,
lives.
well, I think he did a time served on that one. So I don't know if any of the, they're not up to date on any communication. But I'll keep trying. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe.
Have a
And
good one.
as far as Roe, I guess Roe's for next week, and then the 17th is a trial announcement.
Yes, sir. Do you have a case number on that one, or you want to go talking? Let's see. I got 2 seconds. What's the cause number, sir? On
It's
row?
663-565.
Judge, that case is set for the 17th for trial announcement.
There you go.
Okay, well then, I'll definitely be there, on 17th.
Okay. Yes, have a great weekend.
Thank you, Judge, you as well.
Maybe you can go ahead and give some relief duty, pull some relief duty, huh?
Yeah, we should trade places, and then we'll see who wants to do what. But, okay,
Okay.
thank you, Judge.
Have a good one. Attorney Mathos?
Yes, Judge. Good afternoon.
Good
So I
afternoon.
conferred with Ms. Ling, and we are still waiting on videos from Leon Valley Police Department. She has requested them, and I think they will be uploaded hopefully shortly. But if I can go into a breakout room with Ms. Luna, I can get a reset date.
What are we waiting for?
Videos, the body cam and dash cam videos.
Okay, so how are we trying to go ahead and dispose of this case? Because I got a file, right? Okay, so you guys can, I understand, but how are you, which way are you guys leaning on disposing of this case?
Your Honor, I mean, we were given an offer, but I can't do anything with an offer until I actually look at the videos and know what we're looking at as far as the body cam and dash cam.
Sure, I don't have a problem with that. But you want to get dates for trial? Is that what you want to do?
No, Your Honor, if we could get one more pretrial setting until I know for sure that I have these videos. There's also a potential pending felony from the same offense date on top of not having any videos yet. So we need one more pretrial setting.
Potential for a felony?
Yes, pending felony from the same offense date as well.
Okay, that's not
Unindicted.
indicated here.
Unindicted. That hasn't been filed yet.
Even at that, if we would show that.
Judge, for some reason it doesn't show
Sure.
unless I put in his SID number. And then it's a case from the same offense date awaiting indictment. I'm guessing it's for labs.
What's
Because again, they
what's
just-
the night mag number?
It is, I think it's actually a grand jury number, and it's GJ 778525.
GN? Oh, GJ. Okay, I'm sorry.
J
Okay. What is it?
778525.
Charging what?
It is a possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, 4 to 400 grams.
Counsel, you guys have talked about you guys representing him on that case, your office? Attorney Mathos?
I'm sorry, Judge, my internet went out. I missed what you had stated.
Say again?
I didn't hear anything you said because my internet went out.
Oh, okay. Are you guys talking about representing him on that matter potentially?
Yes, Your Honor.
And as far and state defense, as far as you see, these two cases are connected, perhaps out of the same incident?
I believe
It is
so, Your
the
Honor.
same offense date.
Okay. And what was that offense date, please?
March 8th.
Okay. Let's go ahead and see about giving that penalty a chance, excuse me, the felony, a chance to kind of bubble to the top or die on the vine if it needs to be. Okay,
Yes, and hopefully
All
the
right.
videos as well, Your Honor. Hopefully we have those videos at the next setting.
okay, great. Let's go ahead and get it for a felony reset and, okay. All right,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Your Honor.
You, put you and the client in there, make sure that we get his email address, and you guys have a great weekend from there, okay?
Okay, Your Honor, I'm sorry, did we get a new date? I'm so sorry, my internet went out again.
Oh, no, I'm gonna put you in with the court coordinator to kind of work out the calendar
Yes.
there, alrighty? And it'll be for felony pending.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and move Miss Attorney Mathos and her. Okay, you're moving them already. Thank you. Attorney Criella, did you let your check with the court, check with the clerks to see if they have your
Not yet, Judge.
motion?
If-
Okay,
do you-
could you check with them? You have the number back there?
I don't. What is that number?
It's 210
Uh-huh.
335 2573.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
Yes, Attorney Mathos,
Oh, yes.
did you
Judge,
get your invite?
Yes, I did, but it was just me and the client. I didn't know if I needed to go into a breakout room with Miss Luna to get a new date.
Right, all right. They're going with Luna. Thanks. Both of them, please. Okay,
Thank you, Judge.
okay. Attorney O'Donnell. Hey, how are you? Yes.
And I'm here today for Mr. Robert Stewart. He's present in court. It's a pretrial conference hearing. And at this time, my client's requesting to set the case for trial. I did talk to your coordinator and February 27th for trial and February 23rd for announcements. That's what your coordinator Agavi?
You need something sooner?
No, Judge, and in fact, after the hearing, Your Honor, I would ask if I could have time to approach my client. Very sadly, his mother passed away. The court was kind enough to let him go out there and see her before she did pass away.
Excellent.
And the court also allowed him to go out to attend the funeral. Now he has to do probate matters like selling the house and all of those other things. So we would be asking for permission to travel. I filed the motion, but I don't think it's been accepted yet. But I do have the hard copy here.
Okay.
This would be the new motion, Judge. I don't think it's come through as accepted.
Okay. Do we have ignition in the lock of the vehicle?
He does, yes, Judge.
So this will be, he's using the same vehicle
Yes,
to
Judge.
go out there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mm. Yeah. Just need an address.
Oh, I think I can get that for the court.
Okay, great.
I can ask my client, Judge, if you want, I can ask now or after.
If you would.
Yes, Judge.
I'm here. What? If you would go ahead and and amend it here, you know, address of a destination with a phone number.
Very well, Judge.
That'll work.
Thank you. Your
And
Honor.
this is your copy. Ms. Luna, Mr. Puentes is waiting for you to provide him a reset form.
Mr. Puentes, Judge?
Yes. Puentes, number 18 on the docket, he's reset for the 17th of November.
Yes, Judge, I'm coming.
Okay, yeah. Attorney Criella, are you ready on, I got your motion for continuance. State, do you have the motion for continuance from, on cause number 686-399?
No, Your Honor, I don't think we have a copy. But I'm not sure if we have. I don't see a reason to oppose continuance.
Okay. You don't have it?
Oh, Your Honor.
If I can get his email address, I'll go ahead and email him a copy.
Yes, it's
Okay,
Victor
I'll
dot,
let you guys get it.
I can just give it out. It's victor.hernandez@bear.org.
Okay. Be there in your inbox.
Yes, I have him reading it now.
Okay, I'll give you a moment to go ahead and review it.
Yes, Your Honor, I reviewed it.
Okay, State, you say you're ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let us get on record. Oh, Counsel, where's Mr. Rodriguez?
Let me find out.
Attorney O'Donnell?
I'm sorry.
So we're gonna set this matter for trial?
Yes, Judge, please.
You don't need your copy in here, do you?
Oh, Judge.
Oh, did you put it on your motion too?
I
More
can.
important than the motion.
Very well, Judge.
Yeah. Right in there, that space.
I might need the order in order to
Gotcha.
do that the right way.
Attorney Ramos, do we need to put you in with the ADAs to confer now, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's go ahead and move Attorney Ramos in, please.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Oh,
Judge,
you ready?
Yes, Judge.
You need to hit me over there. Yes, I see you have your client.
Yes, Judge.
Oh. Counsel. Sorry. You do want to sign.
It's electrically signed online, so thanks, Judge.
All righty, let's get on record. On cause number 686-399, State of Texas versus George Rodriguez. Parties, please approach and identify who is before the court, starting with the state.
Victor Hernandez for the state.
Monica Corrala for defense.
And Mr. George Rodriguez, would you please unmute and respond so the court will be able to recognize you?
Yes, Judge, I am here. I can hear you.
Oh, good, very good. And we can hear you as well. Thank you for being here.
Yes, ma'am.
We're here because the defense, this morning we had a trial call docket. And the defense, the state announced ready and defense announced not ready. And so defense has filed a motion for continuance. Is that your understanding, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you have the copy of that motion for continuance?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you have had ample opportunity to review it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're ready to proceed on it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And defense, it is your motion. Please proceed.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir.
I'm currently in Bandera County on a felony offense. It's 3 charges. My client has been in custody for quite some time. We are number 1 there in Bandera, and it is a serious aggravated felony. I'm not ready on Mr. Rodriguez's case because I can't be in 2 places at once. Further, in the event that the Bandera case, for whatever reason, falls apart on Monday morning by a plea bargain agreement or what have you, I'm also set here in Bexar County on a human trafficking case. So that motion for continuance is also pending. I'm not available for trial on this case, and we're also waiting on some breath test records associated with Mr. Rodriguez's DWI. So we respectfully request a continuance, and this is our first continuance in this case.
Okay, is that what you meant by further defense counsel list waiting on breath test records?
Yes, Judge, I apologize. When we dictated it into the motion, it picked up as list instead of is, and I didn't catch it before I file.
Okay, what are you waiting for exactly regarding the breath test records? Because at the time that you're announcing for trial is not the time to bring up discovery issues.
Right, Judge. These are pretty standard. It's going to be the routine calibration checks and any sort of issues associated with the breath test instrument at the time. Generally, the technical supervisor will bring them at the time of the trial anyhow. And so we were just trying to get them in advance. Even if we don't get them in advance, it wouldn't make or break this trial. We anticipate cross on it at trial. But again, the main issue is I can't be in two places at once, or three places now at once.
Sure. So is this a standard joint order for discovery of breath test records for Toxalizer 9000 that you are requesting, but you haven't put in a motion for that? Did you put a motion for that?
I'm not sure if the motion's been put in yet or not. I do recall having the instructions and.
But is that what you're seeking? Uh-oh. Look
Did I lose-
frozen, don't they? Oh, okay. It looks like you froze for a minute there. Is that what you're seeking? Is the breath test records for the Toxalizer 9000?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Has the state apprised you that they have instructions by which you can be able to access that information on your own?
Yes, Judge, the state did that too.
So the quick reference guide to fulfilling the Bexar County Standard Joint Order for discovery of breath test records for Toxalizer 9000. You have that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not an issue of discovery that is, as you said, it's going to make or break this case, but you have access to it and you've had access to it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. State?
Your Honor, as far as the motion for continuance, the state is not opposed.
Thank you, State. And Counsel, you mentioned that you are number one for trial in is Bandera County or is it Bandera District?
Bandera District Court, Bandera County District Court.
Okay. And you were notified of that when?
Your Honor, when did that officially become the number one? Within the last week or so, it became the number one case because the cases ahead of it pled, and our offer was revoked on that eve that we planned on taking the plea bargain. The district attorney revoked their offer, and so our only option now is trial in that case. If I give you the exact date, give me 1 second. On October 17th, the district attorney pulled the offer from the table. And so we were already on the trial docket. And we became number one on the trial docket I think November 2nd is when we got notice that we were number one for trial on November 14th.
So on the 17th of October, you're saying that the state revoked their offer on that case.
Yes, ma'am, that is correct. We had a deferred probation offer on the table and it got yanked that morning.
Okay, and then how long do you expect, if that trial goes, how long do you expect for it to go?
Judge, it's 4 cases. They're all being tried at the same time. I imagine it'll be at least a 4-day trial, potentially a 5-day trial.
Now, you said then if that one doesn't go for some reason, you have something else here in Bexar County.
Yes, ma'am. So we represent an individual by the name of Eric Taylor, and I'll get you his cause number right now. This is a human trafficking case. It's been set multiple times in the 290th District Court. And that case is also currently set for trial on November 14th. Would you like the cause numbers to the 290th case?
Sure, if you have it handy.
2019 CR 9212, and the other one is 2020 CR 3024.
I copied 2020 CR 3024 and 2019 CR 9 something.
9212.
Thank you. The same defendant, I take it.
No, it's a different, for Eric Taylor, yes. Eric Taylor case, and they're being tried together.
Okay. That's pretty a tough problem. This is what I'm going to do for you, counsel. I'm going to tentatively lean towards granting your motion for continuance, but I'm not. Let's see what happens on the 14th, okay? And then if I do on the 14th, if everything falls apart or falls in or whatever it does, you're in trial, then I expect you to come back on the 17th of November. And what I mean by is Zoom and announce on this case, okay?
On the 17th of November?
Right, that would be next week.
Okay, on Thursday next week.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second. We don't have any jurors on the 21st, do we?
Not of November, Judge. That's the week where the jury
Okay.
that they weren't going to be available.
So it would be, and we're not there, but you can announce on the 17th, and we'll probably be going to trial on the 28th, just so that you know, okay?
Okay, Judge.
And again, all you have to do is appear by Zoom.
Hereby Zoom, November 17th, Thursday. Okay.
Okay.
And Judge, as far as the jury on November 28th, what time do you want us at the courthouse if we end up picking a jury that day?
9 o'clock, please.
9 o'clock, and then you do voir dire in the morning, and then you start evidence immediately afterwards or after lunch? How does that work?
And if we're able to start right off in the morning, we should be able to go ahead and hopefully get a testimony in and be done by 2.
Okay.
For the day, be done for the day by 2. Of course, if we need, we continue, but it'll be 9 o'clock we get started.
Okay,
And you
so
guys
9,
get 30,
and then it Tuesday. Thank you, John. We'll see you on.
and you get 30 minutes each side
Alright.
for the general and specific.
Okay,
If you need more, I'm flexible, but just count on that.
30 minutes is fine. Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Alrighty. Okay, so we're tentative, see what happens to your cases on the 14th. And if it is, I will circle the granted, and we'll see you on the 17th. If we don't see you sooner, okay?
Sounds good. You have a good weekend.
All righty. You guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming back.
Thank you. And on the 14th, Judge, sorry, on the 14th, what do you need me to do? Call in if I'm in trial somewhere? Do you need my client to log in on?
Please, yes.
Okay, we'll call.
Yes. Yeah, no, just if you would go ahead and call in, let us know.
Yes, ma'am, we'll do that.
Okay,
Thank you.
but make sure that your client understands that this is tentative, so he may need to go ahead and be ready to come in.
Yes, ma'am. Sounds good.
Okay,
All right, thank
alrighty.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Judge.
State, if you will go ahead and call up cause number 686050.
Have it, Your Honor.
Court is going to call cause number 686050, State of Texas versus Robert Stewart. Counsel, do you want to sit there or do you want to stand here? What do you want to do? Okay. No, it's okay. Attorneys and attorneys only, please approach and identify who's before the court, starting with the state.
Victor Hernandez for the state.
Brian O'Donnell, Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Robert Stewart.
Court notes that Mr. Stewart is in the courtroom with his attorney. However, just need the attorneys here for the pretrial conference hearing for set today, 10 November 2022. State, please proceed.
Sir, this case involves the Sarah County Sheriff's Office. And looks like state has conferred with defense back in July, Your Honor. We're learning a plea.
Bexar County Sheriff's Office, and what happened in July?
Oh, back then the state conferred with defense on a plea offer.
Oh, okay. And counsel, how we go, you do acknowledge receipt of an offer that was conveyed to you in writing from the state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and how are we going to dispose of this case?
We would ask the court to set the case for a jury trial. The dates given by the court's coordinator are February 23rd to announce and February 27th for trial.
State?
No objection, Your Honor.
State has no objection to those dates. Counsel, does your client need an interpreter?
No, Your Honor.
Regarding witnesses, will the defense file a motion? Excuse me, would the defense file a motion or rely on the state's file and police reports, or have the witnesses read into record at this time?
We would ask to file our own motions, Your Honor.
When will you file that?
30 days before, Judge?
Sure. You want to file that 30 days before, and when do you want, and when would the state respond to your motion for witness lists?
Is 2 weeks enough after that, State?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Hmm?
Oh, yes, that should be fine.
Okay, so trial is on the 27th. What date are you going to file your request or motion for witness list?
By January 23rd, Your Honor.
Okay. And state, you'll respond by when?
Your Honor, I'd say February 7th.
And you find that to be timely and sufficient defense?
What's the date, Your Honor?
7th February?
That would be fine, Your Honor.
That's correct, right? State 7 February.
Yes, Your Honor.
All motions and or pretrial requests will be in writing. If there is a motion, I target the motion in limine, but if there are any other motions that may be filed that needs to have a hearing, let's go ahead and have that hearing on a Friday. Set that matter for hearing on Friday.
Very well, Your Honor.
State, have you filed any motions in this case?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
Not pretrial, Your Honor.
And are there any discovery concerns or issues, state?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
No, Your Honor.
Have you received, defense, have you received your e-discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
And have you received the information in this case?
I believe so, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and have you, do you waive arraignment on behalf of this defendant?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, you know that there is a 1622 report associated with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you, and state, you and defense have been taking that into consideration with regard to your negotiations.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Court admonishes the parties to exercise due diligence to ensure that discovery does not impede the execution of this trial on set date of the 27th of February, 2023, and defense to exercise due diligence to notify the defendant of the next court date. If barring any motions that may be set for a hearing, the next court date for this defendant, in which he must be present, would be trial call. The trial announcement call docket on the 23rd of February, 2023. If the defense does decide to accept the state's offer, the defense must tender a jury waiver immediately and set this matter for plea within 2 to 3 weeks. State, do you acknowledge the court's admonishments and orders?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, does the court coordinator have the defendant's email address?
I believe so, but I can give that address to your coordinator as soon as possible.
Okay. All right, I'll mark it down as today. State, anything further on this matter
No, Your Honor.
as defense?
No, Your Honor.
So bar is subject to your objections. The court understands that under cause number 686050 styled State of Texas versus Robert Stewart. This matter would be disposed of by trial on the 27th of February, 2023, and on the 20th, and with a trial announcement called docket on the 23rd of February, 2023. The state has no objections to those dates, and the defendant must be present for trial announcement on the 23rd of February, 2023. No interpreter is needed for this defendant. The defense will file motions for witness lists by the 23rd of January, 2023, with the state responding by the 7 February, 2023. This is a Bexar County Sheriff's Office arrest case. All motions and/or pretrial requests will be in writing. Neither the state nor the defense have filed any motions in this case or requests, and neither have any discovery issues or concerns at this time. The defense has received the e-discovery as well as the information. Does waive arraignment on behalf of this defendant, and both the state and the defense have been admonished regarding the 1622 report that's associated with this defendant. The state, the defense did acknowledge receipt of an offer that was conveyed in writing, and both the state and the defense acknowledged admonishments of the court, admonishments and the orders of the court on this matter. And defendant will have the email address to court coordinator today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. State, any objections to court's recitation?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
No, Your Honor.
All righty. Thank you so much, defense. Appreciate it. And I believe I have signed the travel. Oh, no. Okay. I did that. Mhm. Alrighty. If you want
Thank you,
a
Your Honor.
copy of that. I didn't write.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, counsel, thank you. Is there anything else? I think you'll need a copy of that.
Very well. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
No, not a problem. And she can give a hard copy of the reset.
Very well, Judge. Thank you.
All righty, thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
All right. Attorney Ramos, good afternoon. Oh, I'm sorry, Attorney Ramos. Ms. Luna, would you go ahead and call Kelly Green, let her know that her client is here?
Judge already called her office and she's in a dentist appointment. She won't be able to make it today.
If she can go ahead and at least appear by Zoom.
Okay, I'll ask again, Judge.
Attorney Ramos.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize, Judge, and I'm going to plead incompetence in this matter. Just talked to the ADA, and I realized I was talking about the wrong client. I have two Franciscos. One is Zavala and one is Puente. Francisco Zavala is an American citizen. Francisco Puente, the case in your court, is not an American citizen, Judge. I feel obligated to request a Padilla letter. The Public Defender's Department of the DA's office has at least two, perhaps three immigration lawyers. I've had a lot of success in filing motions to have them prepare Padilla letters. And with your permission, Judge, I would like to file a motion today for an immigration attorney. And I believe it goes to the coordinator, and then the coordinator has a should have a method of requesting that the public defender's office assign one of their attorneys to prepare a Padilla letter. And with your permission, Judge, we would like to do that. And I apologize for being incompetent today. As you can see, I don't even have a jacket on.
Okay, sir, as you can see, as I mentioned, I relaxed that considering this to be the Friday for holiday. So,
Thank you,
sir,
Judge. I appreciate your consideration.
not a problem. So you would like a little bit more time on this, please, sir?
Yes, ma'am. It has taken anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks. So if we could have 30 days, I think that would be sufficient for the public defender's office to prepare the Padilla letter, evaluate it, and inform my client, and then make a decision as to the proper course of action for his case.
Okay, so, sir, do you want the 2nd of December or sometime that first full week of December? Any day but Wednesday.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. Judge, the 8th of December, if that's amenable to the court.
Okay.
And once again, Judge, I apologize. Some days you have it and some days you don't. This is one of my bad days.
Not a problem. Joe, the Thursday is kind of running a little bit heavy if you wanted to reconsider another day.
Oh, okay. Friday, the 9th?
Sounds good. Counsel, I believe your client was here in person.
He was, Judge.
Okay. And we probably gave him a reset form for the for the November date. Would you, can we send one out to you? And you make sure that your client signs it and we'll get it back?
Of course, Your Honor. I'd be happy to.
Okay, very good.
Thank you for your consideration, Judge. Really appreciate it.
No, not a problem at all, sir. Thank you. I appreciate your time and your diligence in this matter.
And we'll file that motion in just a few minutes, Judge. Of course, it's going to take a while to get to you, but I usually include a copy to go to the coordinator, so she should get hers quicker than coming from the e-filing.
Fantastic. We're all set here, sir. You have yourself a great weekend.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Right. Today is Thursday, and with the, I think we covered the docket. Yep, I think we're done with the docket. Just need to go ahead and deal with Ms. Williams, but that's a bond issue. And thank you all so much. You have yourself a great weekend. All righty, thanks. Court's in recess. We'll see you on Monday. We have one case going. Oh, wait a minute. We have the motion for continuance potential from Chase Butler and Mr. Menchaca. State, you guys take a break if I see that motion for continuance and the attorney here